We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And now a pitch on the way. That misses 1-2. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Number 8 comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Batting second here tonight.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Adam Duvall. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with 2 out here, that extends the inning for Joey Votto. In is Joey Votto now. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season. Just under 400. And that slider's almost in the dirt. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 8 is going to have room out there as he puts. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora. Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Albert Almora
lays off 1-0. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
1-1, here it comes. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
So coming to the plate, Javier Baez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Batting fourth.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Ran it in on the fists, 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. And that brings up Scott Schebler.
Leading off
He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 0-1 delivery. And there's ball 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Almora in pursuit. 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter.
Tucker Barnhart.
He's set and the pitch. Swinging a looper to left. Left fielder coming on, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Right fielder.
So striding
number
forward
33.
now, number 33. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a 400 season at this point. Digging in now, Jose Peraza. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Hit toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Ready for another chance? Scooter Gennett. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Waiting on it is Almora. And that ends the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
Third baseman. Chris
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Duvall going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Ben Zobrist now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. No outs, nobody on. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. At the plate, number 8. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Hit in the air to right field. Number 33 is there, and he has it for the out. Here's Addison Russell, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at-bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Takes a knee-high fastball.
3-2.
Harvey sets his sights. Here's the 3-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Hamilton is under it. And the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Adam Duvall. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Smoked on the ground left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. First pitch on its way. Ripped on the ground to first. There's one. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play. Here's the pitch.
Shuttler.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Almora racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. And that retires the side. Stepping up to the plate, Tommy La Stella. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hitter, Tommy La Stella.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Jeanette. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Center fielder,
Digging in for his
5.
second at-bat, Albert Almora. A base hit in his first trip. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Throw won't get him. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Hamilton is there, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Javier Baez, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Sends that one out of play for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Harvey pauses. Here it is on 2-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here's the 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Anthony Rizzo would be next. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat. Striding in once again, Tucker Barnhart. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Sent on the ground out to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Now batting.
Now in the box, number 33. He singled his last time up. And he takes ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. A runner at first with no outs here. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And here's Jose Peraza. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Almora moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter,
digging
6.
in and looking for more,
Fielder,
Billy Hamilton. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to
And the throw is in time to get him. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Right side and right into the shift. Jeanette is there, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's Chris Bryant now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher. Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Ready now, Ben Zobrist comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Peraza is there for it, and that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Jeanette. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. Skied into straightaway right. Zobrist giving chase. He's got it one away. Digging in once again, Adam Duvall. Two base hits, both singles to this point. On the ground to the left side. On to first, and there are two down. Digging in, Joey Votto. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Into the box now, number 8. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, number 8.
And that misses for ball 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hamilton on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner. Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Duvall moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Tommy La Stella now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
La Stella.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. And here's a ball hit in the air. Peraza is there, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Scott Schebler, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Up next for
stepping in and ready for another shot, Tucker Barnhart. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping in, Albert Almora. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Center fielder, Albert.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To third. Suarez scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a line drive. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Misses, ball 2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him. Ready for another shot now. Number 33. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Strike. In once again, and now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And this will be fouled away. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. Zobrist moving to his left, 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, Billy Hamilton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A dive by Baez. It's there. He got him. Standing in, Scooter Gennett. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit high.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
First baseman, Anthony.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. On its way is pitch number 75. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and they have taken the lead. So striding in, Chris Bryant. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low. Apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Brendan Finnegan comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
For Cincinnati, number 29,
In there for strike 1.
Brendan Finnegan.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Number 8.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 8. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Hey, this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Russell.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Scorched to third, and there's his first base hit in this one. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Tommy La Stella now, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Tommy La Stella.
Foul wide of first. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Suarez is over near the railing as he makes. Settling in now, Adam Duvall. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. In his Joey Votto now. He could really use a knock.
Your attention, please.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And it misses, 3-1 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Fastball in there, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Slice down the left side, but foul.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And he'll get in there easily as the tying runs at second now with nobody out. From the stretch, Scott Schebler is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Lifted the other way to left center. Almora moves over. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game. So stepping in, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And that's in there, base hit, throw into third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Into the box. Tucker Barnhart as he's got a chance.
Barnhart, your attention please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 50. 15.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Now
digging in and looking for more.
33.
Number 33. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Ball 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Almora over to his right. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. So stepping in, Jose Peraza. Over 2 with a walk for him so far. And that misses ball 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's one that misses to the Cincinnati shortstop. It's 2-0 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Zobrist is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now at the plate, Albert Almora is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Kevin Quackenbush is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Quackenbush.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break. Look, front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Javier Baez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
This one is launched. Look at this. And gone into the right field bleachers. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He went deep last time up. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. First delivery to him on the way. Started that swing a bit too early, and now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground near home. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Chris Bryant now. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Jared Hughes enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. Duvall is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. At the plate, Billy Hamilton. He'll be the one to lead it off. Brad Ziegler comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the tying run is aboard here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 3-1, here it is. Coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Comes set, and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Runner at first here, one man out. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no one will track it down. Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen, and this is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
Long run for the left fielder, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this